Amy Roloff goes away with Chris as Matt prepares to get married to Karen. Amy Roloff pregnant. Chris Merrick very happy. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Amy Roloff and Chris Merrick, a beloved couple from the popular reality series Little People, Big World, continue to win over fans with their unwavering chemistry and spirit of adventure. Even though they haven't spent much time together, their love story has served as an inspiration to many. The pair often embarks on thrilling journeys, adventures, and experiences together. Chris also acts as a personal food critic for Amy, offering his thoughts on her recipes. Chris holds a special place in Amy's life. In a recent social media post, Amy hinted to their next adventure while riding a motorcycle, leaving fans eager for further details. One of the main characters on Little People, Big World, Amy Roloff, is well known for being kind and giving. She likes to communicate with her loyal fan base and share life updates and achievements. In an attempt to escape the bustle of the city, Amy and her husband Chris recently decided to go on a motorcycle journey to a remote area. Amy, who is active on Instagram, shocked her followers on Thursday by posting a picture from their motorcycle trip. Intriguingly, during their pit stop, Chris Merrick is seated at a quaint cafe. Wearing a gray cap, suspenders, and a contemporary long-sleeved blue t-shirt, his infectious smile was the perfect accessory. Amy, who has always been a loyal wife, couldn't resist praising her husband in the caption, joking, "Doesn't he look handsome?" She went on to say that she loved her husband in suspenders. The Little People, Big World star claims that Fetty's in Wisdom, Montana was their first visit. The end of Amy's post, which was clearly favorably welcomed by her readers, included her gratitude for that area of Montana. Many admirers jumped in, wishing them luck on their journey, and agreed with Amy that Chris looks good. Although Amy Roloff and Chris's motorbike vacation provided a fun look into their lives, it also brought up concerns about the trip's timing. According to speculation, Amy might have selected this isolated retreat when her ex-husband Matt Roloff's wedding plans with Karen Chandler were leaked. Matt, a major character in Little People, Big World, recently proposed to Karen after 6 years of dating, and she gladly accepted. The couple revealed that they plan to enjoy their engagement before getting married in 2024 for their wedding. Their son Connor recently talked about the wedding preparations in an interview with The Sun. He revealed that Karen and Matt have decided on a small, private wedding. Additionally, Connor disclosed that they are still undecided about whether or not to invite their children. Connor clarified that the couple's decision to have a small wedding was motivated by their desire to have fun without any resentment. According to him, the pair is thinking about hosting the celebration at the farm, but they are also looking into getting married in Arizona or Cabo, Mexico. Connor pointed out that his mother had originally suggested a May wedding, right before summer officially began, but the precise date is still up in the air. According to these revelations, viewers of Little People, Big World should expect a heartwarming wedding ceremony at the Roloff farm. Is there a connection between Amy's motorbike journey and the news that her ex-husband was getting married soon? Leave a comment now. When viewers believe that Amy Roloff's family reality show would be canceled, she promotes her new venture. I'll go over everything. Many devoted followers believe the program is coming to an end because there isn't much plot outside of Matt Roloff's conflict with his children. Amy, 60, posted a video promoting a new business endeavor on her Instagram profile. The video clip seemed to be a video call recording. The Little People, Big World star and a number of other women were spotted laughing and teasing with each other while creating or tasting pastries while sporting aprons. Following the rather unscripted video, the title card with the name Amy's Lil Kitchen inscribed on it was displayed. Immediately after, a second title card surfaced, indicating that the film was about cooking lemon lavender scones. After that, Amy guided a group of callers through the recipe's preparation. Lemon lavender scones, she captioned her photo. I'm resharing my recipe for lemon lavender scones for everyone who may be pining for sunny, warm weather. They're the ideal treat to have with coffee or tea, she continued. It's a tasty and cheery way to start a chilly and possibly snowy baking day at home. Have fun and get the recipe from my website. Amy has recently promoted several new ventures, including this one, which has fueled rumors that Lpbw is dying. The Roloff matriarch shared something else she's been working on recently on social media early last month. She invited followers to take advantage of paid subscriptions for a new tiered membership on her website in a video she shared introducing changes to her online presence. In a lighthearted tone, Amy stated, "I'm so excited to offer you 3 different kinds of membership. There were 3 tiers in the subscription model: cheesecake, pancake, and cupcake. While the pancake membership costs $9.99 per month, and the cheesecake membership costs $19.99 per month, the cupcake subscription costs $4.99 per month. The first level would give access to bonus content. The second would ensure a live private chat with Amy, and the third would give users the opportunity to cook with Amy once a month using Zoom," according to Amy's video. Previously, she started her online cooking business, Amy's Little Kitchen, on YouTube. There were around 100,000 subscribers to the channel. The reality TV personality disclosed that the extra material included with her website subscription will contain responses to queries she has received concerning life and family and kids, being a grandmother, being divorced, being single, and other life challenges that we all may be going through, she added. And most definitely, questions on little people, big world. It appears that a lot of supporters believe Lpbw is ending and have for a while. Amy posted something on Instagram back in 2022 that stoked those rumors even further. "Did you know that today is National I Love Food Day?" she said as the caption for the photo. The accompanying photos showed the reality star preparing meals in her kitchen. A fan reposted the photos on an Lpbw online forum titled, "Anyone else thinks this is the last season? Amy's cooking videos production quality up." The user explained, "I've noticed recently the production quality and Amy's appearance has been ramped up, and she seems to be really focusing and promoting these videos." Roloff fans rushed to the comment thread to share their own predictions. One person wrote, "I thought it was done the year that the producers literally zoomed in on paint drying. But I think that was 2 seasons ago. It keeps going on." A second commented, "Amy is preparing for her future without the income from the show and the farm." "I'd agree. I enjoyed her videos and think she's setting herself up for when the show ends," added a third. Another person concurred, writing, "Yeah, I agree with you. Amy is preparing for her future when the TV show ends after next year." They continued, "I have noticed better quality pictures and cooking videos from Amy Roloff Little Kitchen. The drama on Lpbw has been emotional for Amy, which fans have seen on the show." Amy Roloff shared big shocking news. Amy isn't sure if she wants to be part of pumpkin season with Matt, but why? In this week's exclusive preview of Tuesday's episode of Little People, Big World, ET's Amy Roloff examines the benefits and drawbacks of spending pumpkin season away from the farm. The reality star discusses the necessity to decide whether or not to join her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, on this year's farm tours with her husband, Chris Merrick. During a stroll in a park, Chris tells Amy, "We kind of need to talk to him about pumpkin season, whether we're going to be a part of it." Amy replies that before letting Matt know if they can assist him this year, she wants more time to consider it. "Before I commit to that, I've got to get my head around it," she continues. "I need to find out more about what this year looks like because the north side portion of it is obviously for sale." When Matt listed the north portion of the pumpkin farm for sale earlier this year, it caused a rift with Zach, the son of the ex-couple, and continued tension within the entire family, which is still evident during the episode. Amy states in this week's film that she needs more information about how the possible sale may impact the farm's annual fall tours. "It's been quite some time since I moved off the farm," she continues. "I feel disconnected." Chris only just recently got involved with the farm last year, when he gave his first wagon tour, and chuckles at the memory of the family's dramatic feedback for him. "He might have had a little rough start," Amy laughs, "but he did fantastic the rest of the time." But despite the new happy memories, Amy still isn't sure she's ready to return. When Chris tells her he'd be happy to help Matt if he needs support, she responds, "I'm not sure. Pumpkin season has lost its lure for me now." Amy Roloff says it's time for her family to move on from drama over Roloff Farm. "I will explain everything. The past few seasons of Little People Big World have centered around the potential sale of Roloff Farm and the drama it has caused within the Roloff family. Going forward, though, Amy Roloff says she is ready for her and her family to move past the feud." Amy talked about the impact the farm sale feud, which has been going on between her twin sons Zach and Jeremy and their father Matt for a while, has had on the parties involved, as well as on herself and her other kids, Jacob and Molly, who don't appear on Little People Big World. During an Instagram live session on Friday, Amy told her Instagram followers, "Even the kids you don't see on the show have had to embrace and figure out how they're going to handle it and what they think of all this. This farm was like our family's seventh child or seventh person." Relationships within the Roloff family have been tense ever since Matt opted to sell a portion of the farm for $4 million in May, as the Ashley has previously reported. Zach and Jeremy had both indicated interest in purchasing Roloff Farm, but after failing to reach a consensus with Matt, they ultimately bought different homes for their families. Matt expressed his displeasure at having to sell the land to a non-family member in his Instagram post announcing the sale of the Roloff Farm section. He basically blamed Zach and Jeremy for their refusal to purchase the farm. Zach continued by calling Matt's remarks extremely misguided and false in his comment on his page. Zach claimed that his father had manipulated the show's audience to benefit himself. Matt recently declared his intention to convert the family's old farmhouse into a vacation rental. Amy expressed her desire for the family to finally set aside their differences, despite her lack of enthusiasm for the notion. "All of the property is owned by Matt, and you have all seen what he is doing with it lately," Amy stated. "We should start living our own lives now. My objective is always to finally get together for anything other than birthdays, like a holiday. It takes time for that to happen. It's easier for some and takes a little longer for others. Ours is real life. We're not like some of the other reality shows. This is a real family. You just get a snippet of it," Amy added later. While season 24 of Little People Big World is about to premiere, Amy confirmed in her live that the family has not been offered a 25th season yet. "I can't confirm this is the final season. I don't know. I have no idea," she said. "I hope you guys keep watching. I think you'll still find some interesting things." She stated that if the show does get renewed, she hopes that the future episodes will focus on more than the farm sale drama. "If there is another season after that, I'm going to try to make it into a season where you actually get to see a little more of us and what we're doing in our lives. Maybe getting together with everybody. We're moving." Little People Big World spoilers tease that Amy Roloff's husband, Chris Marek, is not talked about enough. He may be a quiet sort, but he is definitely a diamond in the rough, and Amy is lucky to have him. Keep watching the full video to know many unknown facts about Chris Marek. Never miss this video. For the Roloff children and grandchildren, Chris is an incredible grandfather figure. He makes an effort to connect with Amy's family, and in contrast to Matt, he shows Amy a great deal of respect and admiration. Everything happened naturally. Amy never forced her family on Chris. It is evident to fans that the family values Chris's goodness, and they love him as well. Chris surprised Jackson Roloff with his first bike in a recent video. Lpbw fans are so impressed with Chris with how caring he is This was so sweet and thoughtful of him. It's so great how he has embraced Amy's family like this. Amy said she didn't push it on him, so this has happened organically for him. He wants this. What a good man. And I thought it was sweet he was worried they would be upset that he found Jackson his first bike. And I'm glad Chris initiated that. I'm sure it hasn't been easy for Zach and Tori to find a bike that fits him. How special. This seems like something Chris always dreamed of doing, so I'm glad to see he got to experience that. Have said that they believe she has been pressuring Matt to put up the house for sale for such an exorbitant amount of $4 million, so she could retire and live in the lap of luxury. Matt's children and his ex-wife Amy don't buy that the whole selling of the house was all Matt's idea. Sadly, Matt doesn't have the same relationship with his children as Chris does. Matt continuously orders people around and complains. All the nasty talking about Zach and Tori have caused a rift in the family, to the point that they will not allow Karen to see the new addition to their family, Josia, nor their other two children, Jackson and Lila. Matt squandered away all the grandpa moments over greed. Sad. Amy Roloff faces emotional breakdown amidst family feud. But why? At the beginning of the show, Amy and Matt, the former couple from Little People, Big World, were the main characters. However, the pair chose to split up and end their 27-year marriage due to a number of ups and downs. The ex-partners got along well until the Roloff conflict. However, Matt's ex chose to be on her children's side following his contentious actions surrounding the 100-acre farm. He refused to give it to his own children. Rather, he offered it for sale in the marketplace. Amy Roloff, a 60-year-old celebrity, recently started crying due to her prior life tragedies. After splitting from Matt Roloff, Amy, star of Little People, Big World, chose to get married again. The 60-year-old is living a peaceful life after being married to Chris Merrick. However, the matriarch's old trauma and traumas were triggered by a recent fight between the pair. Amy and her husband Chris were talking about the overall plan for establishing their herb garden in the most recent episode. Chris had to reiterate the strategy because Amy apparently didn't comprehend it at first, which resulted in a fight. Merrick acknowledges that the pair sometimes disagrees, but they reach a mutually agreeable solution. But the disagreement exposed Amy's fears. She came to terms with the fact that she is somewhat more sensitive to everything. The celebrity apparently made an effort to live up to others' expectations throughout her life. Amy came to terms with the fact that these factors affected her marriage to Matt. The 60-year-old went on to say that she felt dejected at points in the marriage since she didn't always feel encouraged and supported. The teary-eyed singer said that she had internal issues. The matriarch acknowledged that she had memories of her early years. She is content, nevertheless, that Chris believes she is suitable for him. When Chris comforted his wife following her breakdown, the Little People, Big World fans were ecstatic. Amy was more than good enough for him, he conceded. Seeing the couple resolve their differences was enjoyable. Even during their argument, Chris' efforts to de-escalate the fight were evident. Fans feel that the 60-year-old star is finally in a happy marriage and is living her life. Amy never fails to share her pictures with Chris on social media. Recently, she took to Instagram and shared a snap from her date night with Chris. The couple grinned at the camera for the selfie. Not only this, but in several cookery videos of Amy, the patriarch is also featured at the end. It purely reflects the understanding and bond the couple shares. Even fans have noticed Chris's concerns regarding his wife's kids. In a recent episode, the patriarch asked about the well-being of the Roloff kids and was concerned about how they were dealing with the situation. Fans feel that though Chris is not their biological father, but shows more affection than Matt. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments. And stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.